everybody. We're back with more Factorio. It's been a couple weeks. Took last week off because I think I wasn't feeling well. But we are back. So, I had a brainstorm and a half. We've got all of these machines here. But what if we made them more efficient? More productive, as it were. So, because we've got such limited science, I don't see why we don't just use, like, a setup. Can we actually put modules inside the labs? We can. Okay, how exactly do I do that? Oh my goodness, it actually works. Okay. So I'll have to wait until they go in there. And then I was going to put beacons around as well. So you could basically just clone some productivity beacons. Do we have productivity beacons? I'm not even sure. Can I actually put the stuff in here? I actually don't know. We can, okay. Okay, so unfortunately it looks like I'm going to have to do all this manually. Ah. Okay, so it's a little easier. So just control and drag. Okay, so that should help a little bit with the science issues. I think it was getting damaged. I didn't see what it was. I'm assuming it's something over here. But anyway, my plan was, because we don't really have a lot of production science, we may as well make the most of the ones that we do have. So I'm not sure what we're going to put in these beacons. Should we put more productivity? Because what does this do for us? I feel like we should just fill them up with productivity, honestly. I don't know if it... Ah, we can't use productivity, okay. Well, we may as well put speed in them. Okay, so we actually have to wait for the modules to go in, okay. It's probably not as powerful as I thought. That's okay. But it was just an idea that I had, because I was like, hey... If this stuff is going to be a problem, we may as well find a way to make it a little faster. And getting the speed upgrades in there as well would also help, because... How did I do it before? I've already forgotten how I did it. If I blueprint it, can I paste it on top? Ah, I can. Right, well, we're gonna do this semi-manually, I think. I've kind of screwed it up already. That's fine. Okay. And I don't think we've got enough materials to actually make this work, but... so be it. And I know the layout is not perfect, but... really, my goal here is to... just slightly... increase our productivity here with agricultural science. Because if we're using agricultural science, we may as well find a way to make it a little bit more efficient, right? So the science will go faster, which means there's less chance of it spoiling. And it's more productive, meaning we don't need as many. Okay, let's launch some rockets. Where's the platform? Oh, it's at Nauvis. Oh shit. Okay, you need to come back. You need to come back to Gleba, please. Yeah, the big problem is our oxidizer is so bad, but this tech that we're working on is going to improve that. Yeah, but the actual main issue is, it's these. The eggs are not being made fast enough. I would not have thought that it would have been the eggs that were giving me the problem. I mean, biomass isn't exactly doing... Well, biomass is actually doing quite well. It really is just the eggs. Let's clean the setup a couple more times. Okay, do we have an offshore pump? I don't think we got any more offshore pumps. That's probably one of the big issues. I can always make an offshore pump, right? Nobody says I have to have it shipped in. Didn't exactly have a lot of pipe though, that's the problem. Alright. How's the platform going? It's going so slow. Alright. Okay, we do have underground pipe. Alright, sweet. Well, that's a problem. How do we make this work, then? I suppose this part can really go anywhere. Doesn't have to be exactly where I originally had it. Do we really not have any, spare... Whatchamacallits? Oh, what the frick? I instinctively control Z'd. I did not actually know that you could control Z in this game. I'm not even kidding. I just instinctively control Z because that's what I would normally do. Damn. Okay. Oh, goodness. Shit is so complicated. Alright. I'm gonna make this work, one way or another. By hook or by crook. This stuff will function. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to work. Alright. I don't even know what the heck the layout I just did there was, but... Okay, so we need more of these biochambers. How can we get more biochambers? What's the problem there? We need more iron. Why do we not have any iron? Because all of our iron is being stockpiled. Fantastic. That's doing a whole lot of good there. Not. Okay. Platform, please send down the inserter arms. Please also send down some iron plate and some iron ore. Hopefully we have enough space. Yeah, we've got enough space. We've got enough space. That's fine. Hey, Luca. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing alright, man. Had a good day? Bro, we gotta play Factorio again one of these days. I still remember the work of art that you created one time in Factorio, which will not be named. But you know what I'm talking about. hope you're doing alright. Alright, so what exactly are we doing here? I don't freaking know what I'm doing anymore. Oh my god, look at all this crap. So much crap in these chests. The sounds make you nostalgic, I know, man. The sounds hit different. The music is completely different, because every planet has its own soundtrack. I was hoping that we could, have, like, everybody, like, all the guys play Factorio, but it's too expensive, I think, which is the general consensus. You muted it? Bruh. Well, to be fair, the music, at least on the main planet, is very, is subdued the right word? I guess it is. It's pretty low-key. Is it on sale? It's never on sale. This game famously never goes on sale. I'm not even joking. The developers have basically said, like, we will not put this game on sale. So don't, like, wait for it. Which I can respect. At least they're... Yeah, we were always listening to something that's true. I can respect that they're just, like, blunt about it. There's just, like, you know, don't wait up for a sale. There won't be one. I can respect that. But obviously it's a bit disappointing, right? But at least they're not, like, giving you, like, false hope that there's going to be a sale. Yeah, what were we listening to when we played this game? Hey, Cat Pig, thanks for the follow. Damn shame, yeah. A Factorio player. Yes. I love this game. I'm terrible at this game, but I love this game. I need to put down more roboports just for, like, power supply. Because they are, like... They're all hogging this area. So I need to sort this out. I hope you're doing well. How are the packs going in the spaceship? 20 minutes until... Yeah, so Luca, I don't know if you're still watching, but the science... Everything on this planet expires. Including the science packs. So you have to send them back to the other planet, like, quickly. Before they go off. It is horrible. They said many years ago they would reduce the price properly and skip this FOMO. Yeah, no, I agree. Like from that perspective, I respect their position, but obviously, like, in terms of playing this game with my friends, I would like to play it, but it's pretty pricey. Yeah. I remember when I bought the game years and years ago, it was cheaper. And I think when they did, like, the 1.0 release, they were like, you know, we'll raise the price or whatever. How are my robots going? Every robot is busy. I've completely stuffed up this planet. I made it reliant on robots when I should have made it, reliant on just belt. Yeah, one of these days, Luca will definitely play. Maybe, like, for your next birthday or something, I'll get you the game or something. Or Christmas. Easter's coming up. It's 17 minutes. We've got a bit of time still. I bought it during early access, it was cheaper. Yes, of course, yeah. But much love to the Factorio developers. Alright, I'm just going to send this stuff. I'm not going to worry about trying to fill up the rocket anymore. Alright, I need to get more of the, this stuff, whatever it's called. So, can I get another agri tower? Yeah, the way everything works on this planet is completely different. You get all your resources pretty much from these freaking fruits, basically. To be honest, I still don't quite understand what I'm doing, but... Okay, please go to Nauvis. There we go. Off they go. It's... I agree it's well worth the price, but obviously, you know... it's a pretty heavy price point for a lot of folks. I can't remember which ground you can fill in and which ground you can't fill in. That's my biggest problem with this planet. Out of all the Factorio likes you played, it's the best. I'm just trying to think, like, is there any... Like, I feel like, yeah. I do really like Dyson Sphere Program. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Dyson Sphere Program is really good, and it could have the potential to... Oh my god, look at this. This is such a mess. Dyson Sphere Program is really good, and it has the potential to dethrone Factorio at some point, but I don't think it's likely to happen, unfortunately. They kind of took a weird direction with that game when they added in, like, I haven't even touched the game since they added in the combat stuff, but I thought that was a really weird choice. I don't really understand the rationale for it. Like I get that Factorio has combat, but for the most part, you can largely ignore it. But with something like Dyson Sphere Program, I feel like it's just a weird decision. Oh, this whole time, this stuff has been operating at not full efficiency. I forgot to put in the extra tiles. Well, that makes sense. Well, now we can improve our output a little bit. So that's the problem, we didn't fill in all the tiles. Satisfactory is good, but the lack of copy-paste is frustrating, finding the endgame to be unmoving. I never played Satisfactory. I probably would have enjoyed Satisfactory, I suspect. But I did never play it, so I can't really give an opinion on it, regrettably. Okay, once this... I need to be careful, because I want to make sure that when this platform gets back home, that I'm watching. Look at all this bioflux, dude. Yeah, I made a big mistake with this stuff. If I could start this over again, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I could be bothered. Yeah, we're about to reach home. So I want to drop off... Uh-oh, we're full of carbonic chunks. That's not good. How do we get full of carbonic chunks? I mean, I know we got a lot of carbon on the ship, but... This seems kind of crazy. Let's dump some carbon. Dump some more iron ore as well. Yeah. I don't know how this happened. The way I've set up the programming and stuff, it shouldn't happen. Because there is well over 2,000 carbon. So why has it been chunking? That doesn't really make sense to me. So I'm not totally sure what I did wrong there. Alright, so we should see the... Yeah, the agricultural packs are getting delivered. Good. And it's going to go through the... It's going to go up the chute, and it's going to give me some research. Alright. It's not very efficient though, because as the science packs spoil, they become less effective, which I think is a little unfair, but it is what it is. Okay, the platform should also be getting filled back up. Yep, awesome. Alright, we'll see how much progress we get. I'm pretty sure they do, because if you watch the science, you can see, like, even though the progress bar is going up a certain speed, it's using up multiple science packs. Like, it's supposed to be using one of each, like, per tick. But you can see it's burning through way more of the agri packs than anything else. Like, I get it. Like, if it's less fresh, it provides less input, but it's a bit much. Like, it's already hard enough to move this stuff. in my opinion, but what do I know? Alright, we're getting a decent amount of output here. You were confused once you used X agri-packs, but only made less than X progress here. I'm very thankful I had a member of chat explain how it worked to me. So, yeah, but having the productivity here, it's not great. It's only an extra 12% productivity, but it's making a difference, so... I'm glad that I only just put in the packs and stuff, just today. And it's faster than before as well, so can't really complain. How are we going? We still got agri packs, or... There's still a few agricultural packs, so we might actually finish this tech. And then we can start researching the trip to Aquilo. I think we might finish advanced asteroid processing, which is going to be huge for us. Hey, gaming, how are you doing? Hello from the gym. Hope you have a good workout. We're just playing some Factorio today. My mind is sharp. Fulgora is getting more chests. But welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, I don't think it's going to quite finish the advanced asteroid processing tech. I reckon we'll get to like 97. Oh, maybe it'll just finish. I don't know. Like, according to these numbers, it should finish. It's at 260 science per minute. It is declining, but we only need about 120. It could finish, it could. But yeah, when I found out the freshness stuff, that made a huge difference. That was the point. I was like, oh... That's why this is all, like, so horrible. Change your Gleba route. I'm glad I could help you. Oh wow, the science per minute like really crashed, huh? We got pretty close. So we got from, I think it was 57, it was 47 to 94. Not bad. That was with 2.5 rockets worth of science. I fucking hate this planet so much, dude. It's still the eggs that are the problem, right? Yeah. Well, how can we increase egg production, realistically? The problem is we just don't have enough robots to move around all of our materials. That's actually the biggest problem. Okay, so this stuff is going to start filling up a bit more. We just need to start getting rid of more of these chunks. I kind of wish we got the advanced asteroid processing, because that would help a lot. Because then we could get the... Yeah, we would have the better recipe for fuel, which would be amazing. Because one of the problems right now is that our fuel production sucks. So I can't transport the stuff as quickly as I would like to begin with. Which is a little annoying. I mean... There is like an idea. It's a very bad idea, but I'll share it anyway. I could transport science to this planet. All the other science. I don't know, that seems psychotic. That seems like extremely psychotic. Ideas are the best. Yeah, bringing all the other science here seems like a really bad idea. Yeah, the biggest problem is I just have too much stuff for the robots to do. The robots have too many jobs. We've got the materials, we just don't have the robots. Ship all science to Gleba, yeah. It's a consideration. It's not one that I'm seriously entertaining, but it is a thought. Because, like, from a certain perspective, it's like, maybe that would actually work. You know? Because you're addressing, like, the main problem, which is that this science spoils by using the science here, so it doesn't spoil. From that point of view, it actually makes a decent amount of sense. Also make the normal sciences on Gleba. You could. There's this. You definitely could make, like, a lot of the basic ones. Obviously, you need to ship the specialized ones, but it's not impossible. You consider moving your HQ because Gleba is directly connected to all the planets. Is it actually? Oh, yeah, you're right. Huh. I never really thought about that before. Maybe that's the intention. Maybe they want you to move all your stuff to Gleba. I really should get the next worker robot speed upgrade too, huh? 2000 electromagnetic packs. I don't think we've got anywhere near as many as that, do we? We might, actually. I don't know. But I feel like I'm, like, remiss if I don't have a tech with agricultural science queued up. Okay, how are things looking here? Alright, the backlog has cleared itself up somewhat. Wait, we still had more agricultural there was still more agricultural science! Oh my god, it was just sitting there. It's because I had more than what could go in one drop. Oh no. I don't think any of it's spoiled. I think it ships the worst quality first, I think. It was actually a decent amount. It was like 500 science packs. So we'll definitely get this, even if they're, like, not great quality. But I think they are pretty good quality. With a half-decent ship, the longer trip is no longer an issue. Yeah, I need to redo my ship at some point. I need a truly terrible ship. So I mean, you can look at my ship and give me feedback. Like, I had somebody last time say, your ship is way too wide, dude. I didn't even really know. I had no idea what I was doing. This is my first ship, and I made it completely blind. So, I had no clue what I was doing. Oh, yeah, these are still pretty decent quality. It's very different from yours. Meow. Hey, Random, how are you doing? Alright, advanced asteroid processing. Excellent. Advanced. And advanced. Swap all these to advanced as well. Advanced. And advanced. Okay. So the advanced fuel recipe is basically the same, but it also needs calcite. So I need to figure out how I'm going to get calcite in here. Okay, I reckon I've got an idea. Okay, I do not want it to bring carbon. I want you to filter and only bring me calcite. Okay, there's a couple of pieces of carbon, but that'll get picked up anyway. That's terrifying spaghetti. I'm doing well, Random. We're just struggling a bit with all this new business that we're working on. Okay, that should work. Now we just need water. So what's the problem with water? We don't have any ice. Yeah, that's the problem with the new recipe, is the new recipe reduced the amount of ice that we're producing. You started watching BoJack Horseman. Nice. I've heard of it. I don't know terribly much about it, but I have heard of it. Why are there pieces of ice being dragged? Ah, I see the problem. Because this was feeding onto that, so some of the ice was going into there. Well, that's a bit annoying. Is there a way that I can... Hey, Mono, how you doing? Is there a way I can... If I just delete them... Yeah, I can just replace them, that's fine. That works. I think it should just go back into storage, right? Or does the stuff that I pick up just die? Big Stinky? Am I Big Stinky? Is that what you're saying? I don't think I'm that stinky, but I'm probably a little stinky. Now the big question is there a way that I can get more chunks collected? Because I think the biggest problem is, hey Panda, speaking of stinky, use simpler watery asteroid crusher and one advanced. Yeah, I could have 2 different ones, that's true. I used to have so much ice, I don't know where my ice all went. What, this? This is Factorio. You make a factory. Or you try to, at least. How much water does this do? Oh, here we go, we're making stuff. This makes a huge... Oh no, it has an additional output. I didn't realize it has an additional output. Oh no. How to convince Kuroneko to join Repo? I'm streaming right now, so you're unfortunately out of luck today. Stream Repo? I'm gonna stream Repo on Friday. Okay. Okay, how do I get these extra outputs out? This is gonna be cursed, guys. Okay. So that... Do we not need it? What? Oh, there's no additional output. What the heck? What was I thinking? I'm crazy. It's like the engineering version of Stellaris. Can you fight things? There are things to fight. The fighting is not the focus, however. The combat is secondary to the power of the factory. But it's not an incorrect, I guess, comparison to say that it's like Stellaris. Is the factory working in working order? No. Everything is falling apart. Just like my life. Here we go. As long as the ice blocks keep coming, there's hope. Okay, I need to put down more asteroid collectors, man. Because if we don't have more of these, we are so cooked. Okay, I'm gonna have to expand the platform a little bit. What's the best way to deal with this? Oh man, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. What are you shipping to? I'm trying to ship my stuff between planets. I think I've screwed up again. What a surprise. So that will work now. Now I need to do the same thing over here. Use an elevator. Yeah, we have rockets. We don't use elevators. Elevators are 20th century for me. We're out here in the 50th century or something, I don't know. Okay, we need more chunks. That was the big problem. Making a space elevator would be sick. But Panda, why didn't you stream Repo if you're still here? All of the Panda fans would love to see it, I think. The Panda Maniacs, as they're called. I mean, the output is a lot better now. There's probably a mod for a space elevator, I reckon. You're probably right. Are you winning? There's no winning in this game, there's only suffering. Alrighty. There is no victory in Factorio, there is only pain. Alright, so now we can plant more trees. It's creating chaos, which is what cats are supposed to do. Yes, that is true. I'm achieving my primary directive. Oh man, we really don't have enough ice. Where can I get ice from? I think Fulgora, like, generates ice, right? I could always send ice. I mean, it's kind of a bit silly, but I can ship ice to space. I feel like it's absolutely ridiculous, but it's kind of got me thinking. What do you guys reckon? Do we ship ice to space? Mum made bread and peanut butter pudding. That sounds delicious. I think we're gonna do it, boys. Boys and girls. And everything in between. I think we're gonna ship ice from Fulgora into the rocket. This is crazy talk. Ship 2,000 ice. Alright, you are going to go to Fulgora. I don't even know if we've got enough fuel to make it. I don't think we've got enough fuel. But I feel like Fulgora has more of the oxide chunks in space anyway, right? I know each planet's different, but I feel like Fulgora has the best, yeah, there's quite a few of the oxide chunks here. This is good. This is good stuff. I don't know where you get peanut butter. Is there a final goal? I think the final goal is to just get to the edge of the solar system. And then there's the shattered planet, which I don't even know what the hell that means. But I think if you get to the edge of the solar system, that's considered a win, because it says the end, or rather a new beginning. Building a space platform capable of surviving this far proves your capability, so it's basically like, this is the point at which you win. But really, for the most part with Factorio, you're done when you decide, like, I've had enough. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get to the edge. Like, I want to try, but it's very difficult. Okay, we got 28 minutes before some of these packs start to expire. Shattered Planet is for crazy people. I tried reading a bit about it. Apparently you need, like, railguns and shit to actually even be able to make it there. I was just like, what the frick? Oh yeah, look at those beautiful oxide chunks. Yeah, grab him, grab him. Unfortunately, our power supply is really crap on... Yeah, our power supply is really bad. You need railguns for anything beyond Aquilo. We've got lots of thruster fuel. Why does the oxide get consumed so fast? Oxidizer, sorry. Ah, frick. This was the problem, though. This is the issue I was having before. The chunks just fill up everything. Oh, God. And people are saying, like, oh, just program stuff to not fill up the chunks. I'm like, I can't really do that. So how do I get rid of all these carbonic chunks? Steve Irwin impression? Oh, crikey, that's a big crock. You made it to a cooler, you upgrade to a ship with more engines. To trip the edge, you need to unlock that first. Ah, yeah. Fair enough. Crikey. That's a real crock. Yeah, see, this is the problem. You could limit with simple circuit condition and throw everything. Oh, that's what I should do. You're a genius. Thank you. You are a scholar and a gentleman. Throw everything off the edge. I agree. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, we need to actually make like a condition for this because I don't want these guys. It's a good impression. He was the one. First 20 iterations were 3 crushes next to the belt. Everything past the crushes was dumped. Alright, I need to figure out the programming for this. How do you do this again? I feel like I'm fine to just start dumping this stuff. I've got so much of it. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at it go. Off into the wilderness. That is absolutely fantastic. I feel like we're not getting rid of it fast enough. Okay, we're gonna... some slight enhancements. I'm out of platform chunks. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. There we go, alright. Yeah, the problem is our power production in this place is not very good. Alright, good. We're sending the ice up to space, I think. Okay. I should actually create a program for this, because this is... I'm connected to the wire. Oh, you have to connect it over there, right. Fair enough. Okay, there should actually be... Now I need to remember how to do this, alright. Enable... Read belt contents. Read belt contents. Enable, disable, okay. So I need to do... How much is on this? You can make the belts... Oh, that's right. Okay, so... I've done that. So how do I make it... Because I want to... Let's say we'll make it if it's like there's over 20 on the belt. I'll... Stop. Okay. If the Metallic asteroid chunk is greater than, we'll say 30. For you, if the carbonic, is that what it's called? Asteroid chunk is greater than 30. Alright, perfect. Nice. So we're gonna dump the excess. Fantastic. We can put speed modules. We've got speed modules, right? We should do. Yeah, we do. I'm gonna put speed modules inside the ice generators, I feel like. Sorry, the water generators. Okay. That should help a little bit. Should we reduce this to 1k? I feel like we should reduce this to 1k. 2k is a bit much. You can also use the anything signal. Ah, interesting. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Why's this shit so slow? Oh, because I never put beacons on this planet. Oh man, all my science packs are gonna go bad, but I don't even care. Okay. Send down the speed modules and beacons. We're gonna do some beaconage. Oh. Our stuff got damaged on Gleba because the this singular egg inside the biochamber factory causes me so much grief. Okay, let's blueprint this bad boy. Pop it on my belt. Let me go to full Gora. Alright. Okay, it's not perfect, but it should help speed it up a little bit. Cat Pig, how do I clear stuff off my just, like, hand? It's like, I've got this blueprint in my hand. How do I just get it to go away? Because I don't remember how to do it. Q, you're a legend. Thank you. For the longest time, I've just been... I put the blueprint on my belt, and then manually remove it afterwards. That's what I've been doing for ages. You have helped me beyond measure. Thank you. No, it worked, it worked, it worked. You're alright. You're a champion. Alright, how's the fuel situation's looking a lot better now. I'm very happy with that. If you press Q while your mouse hovers over empty space, it automatically selects space platform. What? Bro. I had no clue, thank you. That's actually huge tech. How's ammo looking? Why do I have a bad feeling about ammunition? I have a really bad feeling about ammunition. We don't have any ammunition stored. That is a bit of a problem. Because we don't have any iron. Why do we not have any iron? Oh, it's just because we're on full Gora. Nothing gets... There's so much quality of life polish in this game. Satisfactory and deep... I almost said deep space program. It's Dyson Sphere program. Yeah, those games definitely have much more polish than a lot of their peers, shall we say. We got 17 minutes. Got a lot of science packs though. This is looking pretty good. Once we get the last 1k from Fulgora, I reckon we'll... So once this rocket launches, I'm going to send it to Gleba. Come on. One more. There we go. Alright. Platform, travel to Gleba. Sorry, the commentary today has been so disjointed, because I've got like 10 different things going on in my head. But things are happening, things are moving, I'm feeling good. It almost feels like I'm finally starting to get the game. After so long, I finally understand. We get so many nutrients that just don't move. Okay. So the fuel situation is greatly improved now. How's the electricity situation looking? Pretty horrible. You got Gleba and the planet probably breaks a few players. It nearly broke me, I won't lie. What's a good way that I can get power in space? Like obviously solar panels are okay, but not phenomenal. I guess you probably want to go nuclear, right? I mean, could I fit more solar panels somewhere? I feel like that's not the solution. If I move this belt, I can fit like quite a few more solar panels. Can we do that? It's not an ideal solution, but it's pretty handy, actually. For the first 3 planets, you just used solar. It's easy, doesn't need fuel or water. You probably want rare yeah, rare solar panels. I really need to get on the grind. The quality grind. I think once I feel better about Gleba, which I think I'm getting to the point now where I'm feeling okay about Gleba. Hey, Mono, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you don't mind me calling you Mono. Appreciate the follow. If they're having a great time watching the stream. I do appreciate the support. I'm always surprised to like how many people actually come to the streams. Because I don't think I do anything particularly unique. And yes, I know I'm a cat. And that's cool. It's not like I'm doing anything special. So it does mean a lot, folks. So thank you for keeping this cat going. Are the bugs friendly? The enemy bugs? Oh, the enemy bugs are not friendly. I don't know if I can find any on this planet. There's probably some around, but I don't know where they are. I don't know where they're hiding. Once I send these rockets up, I'll go looking for them. We're kind of the baddies in this game. We actually are. Like, Factorio guy just, like, pollutes everything and kind of doesn't really care. Like, I think definitely with Space Age, you definitely become the villain, because it's not... Because, like, I think with the original game, you could sort of argue you're just trying to do it to, like, get rescued. So, like, the whole goal originally, when the game first came out, pre-DLC, is you want to launch a satellite. So from my perspective, it's like, you want to get rescued, so you're launching the satellite so that you can get attention, right? That makes sense. But now, you're not just trying to get rescued, you're just, like, launching rockets and flying to different planets and shit. Just for the sake of it. I don't know if you could still consider that, like... You know, 12 minutes, there's still plenty of time. Alright, this is kind of wonderful right now. I'm very happy with where we're at right now. think I picked up too much shit. Okay. Do we have a home we're stealing this stuff for? No, we're just doing it, I think, just for the fun. Like, we don't really have a home. Like, the story is basically you just crash landed on this planet, and it's like, make the most of it. Aquilo orbits to a 60% solar panel. It's definitely doable. It's not impossible, I would say, but you're definitely at the point where, like, you really do need to consider making some changes. We got so many resources now. Okay, I'm gonna launch this stuff. And then you need to go back to Nauvis. Alright, make sure I don't forget, chat. I need to drop off the supplies. Let's go looking for some aliens. I want to show Mono the aliens. I can show off my my toys. Yes. Aquilo's surface has 1% solar. Holy shit. I mean, like... Is there a lot of space on Aquilo? Could Factorio guy go home if you wanted? Yeah, nah. I think you're kinda just... You're just stuck. I'm sure there's a mod that's like, you can get home. Check DM, please. I love you, says Rem. What? Oh, shit. Sorry, Rem. I have to change something on Steam quickly, folks. Sorry. Friends only. There we go. Alright. There we go. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. 2x9, the chicken salmon planet where cats come from in Futurama. I haven't watched Futurama in a long time. It's still going, right? Like, are they new episodes, or are they, like, just rehashes of the old stuff? I know The Simpsons is still going, and it's kind of like, bruh, just let it die already. I haven't watched The Simpsons in a very long time. Futurama got a new season, but you don't know if the new season is over. They resumed Futurama again. Didn't realize. Yeah, it was like... Because I think Futurama came out, and it like sort of... I don't want to say it flopped, because it's not... One, that's not really nice, and two, I don't think it's true either. It didn't do very well compared to, say, The Simpsons. Yes, there we go. It was cancelled in 2003 and then 2013. Yeah, it had like a resurgence. It was really weird. I don't even know why it like came back. Like I'm not insulting the show. I think it's fine. Like I mean it's you know, it's The Simpsons, but it's a bit more like I don't want to say intellectual, but like, you know, it's different, I guess. Yeah, the reboot was in 2013, I know. Whenever I like look at stuff, I'm starting to get to that point where I feel really old. So I feel you, Mono, I feel you. I'm at that point now too where it's like, oh man, I really am getting old. I can't remember what game it was. There was a game, I was talking on stream a few streams ago about a certain game or something. And then I looked up when the game came out, and it was like over 10 years. I was like, oh my god, I'm old. I'm officially freaking ancient. Alright, we're gonna meet the aliens. You guys ready? Oh shit. Aren't you the alien? Technically, I am the alien on this planet. That is correct. Oh my goodness, this is a freaking big hive. Ah, damn it, one of my construction robots got killed. Oi, oi, oi. There's a lot of aliens. Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh my god, that was freaking close. Oh, my robots are getting destroyed. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, I always try and turn off my roboport for combat too, but it actually kind of saved me there, near the end. But I also always forget. It just goes to show that the aliens can't stand up to the power of a tank. Well, this is one way to collect more eggs. I do need eggs. I need eggs for Bart. You guys remember that bit? Ha ha ha. Where are the rest of the eggs? I know I popped some eggs over here. Nothing like an unprovoked massacre? Hey, they would have come for me if they had the chance. If I gave them the opportunity, they would absolutely, like, come after me. They would have definitely come after me if I gave them the chance. Is there a snow planet? Yeah, Aquilo. Oh, Aquilo is frozen. Interesting. How many construction robots did I lose? I lost 4. That's not too bad. Yeah, but I haven't been to that planet yet. Need a heat pipe touching everything? You are shitting me. Really? What are you supposed to use for fuel? If the planet's a frozen hellscape, what's the fuel? Or do you just need to import fuel? That's crazy, though. So stuff needs to be freaking heated up. I'm surprised how much tech progress we've made, to be honest. Use nuclear. Ah, yeah. I should probably really get nuclear going. Even just theoretically. Alright, we got lots of eggs. Plenty to go around. Is everything filled back up? We're out of ice once again. And we got enough fuel that I think we can last without for a little while. Maybe I should up the ice to 2000. It doesn't hurt, right? Alright, well, we got some time anyway, so I think head to Fulgora, please. The oldest pack, 40 minutes, no problem. Can you just use steam for melting some frozen stuff? If it's just ice, there's not really anything to... Because the thing is, you need a heat source, right? Because how are you going to melt the ice to make steam? So you need to burn something to make steam. Import fuel cells. Switching to fusion. Yeah, I saw fusion in the tech tree and I was just like, bruh. This is just too big brain for me. Okay, we got a lot of resources. Like, it's not like resources are in short supply. I think once we can get the Aquilotech, I'll be pretty happy to switch up to some other project. I love spoilage, dude. Just burn everything. Alright, nice. The big problem with Fulgora is we're going to run out of scrap soon. At some point I need to go back to Fulgora and actually fix stuff up, because this is, like, not healthy. A turret ran out of ammunition. Uh-oh. That's really bad. I mean, I've got the uranium rounds. I think I'm just gonna have to start sending uranium rounds out. It is what it is, right?